always a battle with the heavy hitters, the most T, Sean Earth, the great Sean Earth. The only show with the dynamic trio. It's just greatness all around. I'm your boy Jay. I got my boys being smart with me. What's up, y'all?
What's good?
I said I got my boys being smart with me. What's up, y'all?
What's up,
Man, what you did, the Miz or something?
Yeah, in the slow motion version.
Yeah, I see. He was like, he was doing the chick mac the Miz, you know.
Bro, he went crazy back then.
He had the do-rag with the hat on. With
He
the,
used to-
he went nuts, man. Stop playing with Mike.
So,
Well, first, we gonna start off. I got it. First, we gonna start off with Seth Rollins. It was like a town hall meeting, yeah. And he pretty much the whole Raw roster was around the ring. Seth Rollins came with the fit, you know, he stayed with them fits.
Right.
He came out there, man. He was mad. He was calling out people first. The fans, you know, they still in Chicago.
Yeah.
So they were saying to CM Punk. Seth Rollins just got on a rampage. He said, listen, I already called Dude out already. He's not accepting my challenge. He's a quitter. He always will be. He sits behind his desk at Fox every day talking about how he loved this sport. He just went in on CM Punk. Then my bad. Then he went around the whole ring. He said, y'all disappointed me. He said, I'm the leader. Y'all supposed to follow my lead, and we lost.
Right.
He went to Randy Orton. He said, Randy Orton, you was the weakest link in the group. That's why we lost.
Damn.
Randy Orton looked at him like, you serious? And then, you know, Randy, he don't even care.
Yeah, he just,
He
just
walked.
walked off.
he only cared about Randy Orton.
Yeah, he only cared about himself.
Yeah.
Then he went to, yo, wrestler Charlotte. He said, man, he's talking about, you supposed to be a player. Pretty much saying, like, you disappointed. Like,
Right.
you supposed to lead the charge for Team Raw for the women's tag match, and you failed at that. Then he went on to, I think, I got it.
Yeah,
Siri tripping right now. And then he went to APO. He was like, y'all weren't even on the card.
AOP.
Yeah, my bad, AOP. Oh, yeah, I'm tweaking, yeah. It's just,
Man, what you say?
APO.
APO, yeah.
Oh.
No, but I don't mean to cut you off.
No, you
but,
good. Go
but,
ahead.
But I just want to know, like, he lost too, though. Like, he got pinned by, first off, he got pinned by a rookie.
Yeah,
That's Survivor Series.
Keith Lee.
Second off, he talking about how Charlotte disappointed, but I mean, if you really think about it, Charlotte got more success than him as far as championships. Granted, her title reigns be a bit short.
Meaningless.
I wouldn't say meaningless, but I would say a bit short. She still got more title reigns than Seth Rollins, so technically she more successful than him. So I mean, he already messing up.
Yeah.
I mean, but then you can look at all his accomplishments.
I mean, 10 title reigns when he got 4 world titles.
Grand Slam champion.
I mean, she a triple crown when she NXT Women's. Only thing she got to win is the tag titles, and she'd be a Grand Slam Women's champion. So I mean, come on, that's the goal. He just running his mouth, man.
And then after that, he went on a Rey Mysterio.
Nah, I can understand that.
Now this is when he went personal. He said, "I beat Brock Lesnar twice
This
you
year.
had one this year. You had one job. You had a pipe and a son and your stupid kid, and you lost."
Yeah,
I was
going
like,
nuts.
"Oh, Rey Mysterio."
I
was
mean,
like-
I can understand that though. I mean, he had his shot. He failed. I mean, you should have known he wasn't beating Brock.
yeah.
He's just not good enough to beat Brock Lesnar.
And
It's
then
that simple.
And I think he went over. No, I think that was it. And then you know Kevin Owens came out. Everybody left. The whole Raw locker room, they all left. And then KO came in. He was like, "Oh, Seth Rollins, you got something to say, huh?
Right.
Come out here, do what you got to say." And then that's when KO didn't do nothing. He was just standing there. And then Seth Rollins, you know, running his mouth.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he said you'll never be Seth Rollins.
Yeah, he said, "You'll never be like me." He said, "Hold on, I wasn't even trying to say it like that. You know, I'm coming from my heart."
Yeah.
And KO like, "I'm just gonna go stun you." That's what it is. Stone Cold stun him. And then that was it. That was over. with.
Oh, and then
So what y'all think about that?
they set up the match for later. It was in the main event. KO and Seth Rollins. They set up the matchup.
Yeah.
Right there.
So what y'all think about that segment? Because that was something deep, though.
Yeah, I mean, because if you think about it, we know Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens feuded in the past over the Universal title, and you know Kevin Owens was the bad guy. Kevin Owens was the heel. Yeah, Rollins was the face. But now we can see a reverse in this because KO is a babyface now, and it's looking like Rollins is leaning.
He's leaning
towards that heel. He's just trying to. You know, it's slowly. You just got to see the small things that's happening here. But yeah, I mean, I like the Kevin Owens getting something to do. You know, they see a lot of him. And then, you know, Seth Rollins is, you know, they see a lot of him, obviously. So I think this would be a good feud for Monday Night Raw. I mean, you got to do something. You know, Kevin Owens, one of them stars they got built up.
Yeah.
You know, so
See,
they got.
That's how you build a superstar. Like,
Yeah.
you build him up, won the NXT title. He beat John Cena. Then he beat up Sami Zayn. Then he got closer. Then he was IC champion.
Yeah.
Then he won the IC title. Then he slowly came up to that main event scene. I was surprised he won the Universal title,
Right.
which was great. Then after the Universal title, then he goes to the US title. He feuded with Jericho. Then he feuded with Shane and Daniel Bryan. Then, you know, it's like
feuded with AJ Styles.
Feuded with AJ Styles for the US title.
Yeah, that's one of them stars you got right there.
Yeah.
KO. He got everything. You know, I guess besides the build, I guess, or whatever. But no, great talker, great wrestler. He got a lot. I mean, he dropping pounds. So
Yeah, I mean,
he going nuts, man. KO is that man, heel or babyface. Because even when he a heel, he gonna get a crazy reaction.
yeah.
All that, man. KO that man. I thought this was a good segment. I think it was kind of like they were tiptoeing like towards Seth Rollins turning heel. It wasn't like a blatant heel turn, but it was like something subliminal. So
Yeah, because he didn't. The thing is, he didn't call out. He didn't say himself as you. If you was the main leader, you gotta look at yourself in the mirror and be like, I didn't step up for my team. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just like Braun or KD or somebody. They point fingers at everybody else, but you the leader. You supposed to be telling yourself what I did that we didn't get the dub. You feel me?
Right.
Or how we didn't win the finals or anything. Seth, you got beat by Keith Lee.
He didn't bring up Becky.
Yeah, I know he didn't bring it. I mean, she wasn't even out there.
no, you talking about her taking the L.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
She took the L too.
Like he said, she wasn't even if she wasn't even a part of the crowd.
She wasn't even part of the crowd.
I think they were like, man, that match was so terrible.
We
We're
don't
not
even
even
wanna
gonna bring
mention
that.
it,
We don't even
yeah.
want to remember that.
Nah, don't.
But I
bring
mean,
that up.
I know I'll be, you know how I be on about Seth Rollins, but
Yeah,
I kind of like I'm for this, this turn if it's gonna happen,
yeah.
and so I prefer him being, a heel anyways. Him being a babyface is just cringy. Same thing, come out every week, pander to the crowd,
Yeah.
and then he beat people in matches, and then he's the subliminal face of the company, but. As a heel, he just more dangerous, more vicious. He talk way better on the mic as a heel.
Yeah.
It's just better. Everything is better. Certain people just better as heels than faces.
I mean, he could do both.
Yeah,
He was super over as a babyface before all that Twitter stuff.
That's not the point I made, though.
I mean, but what I'm trying to say, he a good talker. He just say some.
Yeah, that's what he do. All day.
Man,
stay,
he got to
stay on his phone.
Becky
Yeah.
Lynch needs to throw his phone out the window.
The heel is better for him. That's my point.
I mean, get the gloves.
He could do both. He's like
That's still not the
No.
point.
What I'm saying is Seth Rollins could do both though. Like he could, like who could be super over as a bit. Like Kevin Owens could do both. Even though he was a heel, he was still like a babyface because he still got strong reactions. Becky Lynch,
He just
no.
likable.
Yeah. So now let's move on, bro. Y'all got anything to say on that?
No.
So now we have Bobby Lashley going to Titus O'Neil.
You was so finna say basketball, wasn't you?
No, I don't know what I was about to say. But that's Bob Lashley going against Titus O'Neil in a meaningless match.
Well, at least Titus O'Neil get some TV time. I ain't seen Titus O'Neil in a minute. I'm serious. I ain't seen him last time I seen him.
But Titus O'Neil used more of like an advocate for the company instead of like a competitor. He's more like that dude, like he went on the poster saying, good dads and stuff and all that.
Yeah, I understand that though, but
What?
That's all he good for.
I ain't gonna say that's all he good for.
He's never
Former tag team
he's
champion.
never gonna.
Former 20. He was the first ever 24/7 champion.
I mean, I get it, bro. I get it. He, our people, but
It's not even that.
Nah, ain't even that.
He's never gonna do nothing.
Yeah,
Successful.
100%.
Yeah. That's a
He
fact.
been around for like 10 years now.
It ain't been 10 years.
When he came in that original NXT, like in 2010, 9 years,
Yeah,
almost 10.
Oh, dang.
Like, bro, like he's not gonna do nothing, bro. Like,
I mean, we know that though. That ain't nothing.
he shouldn't.
Yeah, that ain't even
I'm
nothing new.
still.
Bro,
I'm
people,
still confused,
everybody on TV isn't gonna be used. People are just used to enhance other people, bro. That's what he there for, bro. Everybody can't be thrown in. Everybody can't be
use everybody.
It's not possible, bro.
Somebody gotta have some sort of specific role, even if you, like you said, at least he got some type of TV time. But then the match really got interrupted, so it's like,
Yeah.
he's not serious. Serious. At
Uh,
all.
did we talk about before Rusev had that restraining order on him?
No, we didn't. No, we didn't say that.
All right, so I think when the show started, Rusev was coming in with his bags and stuff, and some lawyers walked up. No, it was like
No.
CPD. It was like
No, he was disguised himself like he was like a fan. He was like, "Hey man, I want to get an autograph. I want to get an autograph." Then security was like, "Nah," and Bruce was like, "Nah, come in, let him get an autograph." And then dude put out a restraining order paper. Was like, "Hey, you can't be in here right now." He felt like he was a fan though.
yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
But he was actually one of the lawyers or the police, whoever he was, and then
CPDK.
that's not the point right now, bro.
Bro,
But what is that we got to talk about? Wrestling, bro. All right, moving on here.
All right, so so
first off, I just want to say he deserved that restraining order too.
why?
I mean, he just reckless. Like, first off, he came into a restaurant and attacked Bobby Lashley while he was on a date with his new woman. Then, now he trying to get into the arena and
I mean, he worked there.
I'm not, but you can't. He too reckless, bro. Like, that was a great idea for Lana to get a restraining order on him.
I
Anyway.
don't think my boy.
Sometimes restraining orders don't even work.
I mean,
Because I see a lot of people who got restraining orders.
Yeah.
You saw what happened to Dede and his baby mama and next Friday, bro. Like she still was going up. She pepper sprayed him and all that, bro. Remember?
That I don't mean nothing at this point.
Especially if you got a chick like Dede baby mama, bro. Like
I ain't gonna lie, I thought you was talking about.
oh no, not Junebug.
You talking about Junebug? I'm like, dang, the Junebug got baby mama.
already.
No, bro. Come on, bro.
Man, I'll
If y'all seen next Friday, man, I know what I'm talking about. Where was we at? I forgot. Where was we at?
Well, we was getting to it with the Bob Lashley and.
Yeah, so we were talking about the match between Bobby Lashley and Titus O'Neil. And during the match, Rusev hopped the barricade and
going nuts.
attacked Bobby Lashley. I mean, that's why he got a restraining order, because he's reckless doing stuff like that.
Rusev go cool though, man.
I mean, I don't get it though.
He was in Chicago though. I thought he had a blick.
I mean, just let it go though. Like, I mean,
bro, we not trying to
promote none of that, bro. This is wrestling,
Chicago is
bro.
a great city, man.
Bro, you just say he thought he was in Chicago. You supposed to have the blick.
Bro,
so you thought he was in Chicago and you supposed to have the blick.
So you basically saying our city is all about.
I didn't say it's all about that,
bro. Nonetheless, Rusev, that's the reason why he got a restraining order. This whole mentality was to assault Bobby Lashley. I mean, just let it go. I mean, he took your wife. That's it, bro. Like,
man, listen, man, let that little schmuck go. You feel me?
I mean, this all he got to do is just let it go. I mean,
let it go. I mean, if they want to move on, if she happy, let her be happy.
Right.
Listen, you Rusev. You know how many, women around you can get?
He had Summer Rae back in the day.
Yeah.
But he made it look like Lana. So.
Man, I don't know if he can get too many. I mean, Rusev ain't, your top quality, person. Females be like, I want Rusev.
I mean, Rusev big.
He ain't no Roman Reigns.
Nah, he ain't no Roman.
But
I mean, he can do that now. He got his hair like that. I mean, he ain't got the beard right, but
I mean, just let it go, man.
Yeah. Please.
But yeah, the match that got, Rusev, he went on a rampage attacking Bobby Lashley. They got on the stage, the ramp. He got put in handcuffs.
Yeah.
And then he ran up and bumped Bobby, knocked him off the stage.
Yeah.
And he kicked the thing, it was like a little metal thing. He kicked it on top of him.
I seen that's the thing I didn't like. Why y'all gonna have him handcuffed and then he kick the thing?
Yeah.
Have him destroy Bobby Lashley, then he get handcuffed.
I mean, he shouldn't have been out there. That none of this wouldn't have happened. I mean, restraining order. That mean you can't be in here. Like,
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
Bro, boy, Rusev, you just trying to go cool, bro.
He should have been arrested by the FBI or something.
Nah, not them.
He need to be gone. He should be suspended or fired or something.
Nah, I don't think so. He go cool. We got AOP going against Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins now.
Do we gotta talk about this?
They got murdered. R.I.P. Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins.
It was a 50-second match. It was over.
I mean, they rebuilding AOP.
AOP, they weren't wearing shirts and stuff. They were wearing like some
Just they
new
pants.
pants.
They rebuilding them up. So I mean, they is former tag champs. If you think about it, they did beat Seth Rollins by himself when Dean turned heel on him. So
they technically beat Seth and Dean.
Yeah, but Rollins defended him on his own. So, but nonetheless, they rebuilding them up. I mean, I saw them a lot of them in NXT before they came up.
Yeah.
They is a good team. They dominant, but they need like a manager or they need somebody with them to be able to elevate them. Like you saw, they had Ellering, they had Drake Maverick even because he a good talker. So they need somebody with them, and I think they probably finna lean towards that as well.
I heard Ellering didn't come with them because he ain't gonna be traveling and all that. Like
Yeah,
that. He old. He's super, like Ellering, Paul Ellering.
Oh yeah.
He like 1,000 years old, so he didn't want to be like traveling and all that.
I mean, yeah, that traveling schedule is hard.
You over exaggerating, bro. He not a 1,000.
He old as
bro.
dirt.
He is a legend in this industry.
100%, but he old as dirt.
He's not that. He only like 60 something, bro. He just didn't want to travel, bro.
Yeah, that's just because he's old as dirt. That's why.
That's not old.
Old.
He's just old.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
All right. We got Andrade versus Akira Tozawa.
This match ended quick too, to be honest with you.
No, I mean it's probably likely Andrade picked up the victory.
I mean that's what happened.
I mean, Zelina Vega, she probably really didn't have to get involved in this one.
Nah.
I'm not taking it away from Akira. He's a former cruiserweight champion, but he's not that much of a threat where she would need to get involved in the match. So yeah, I mean Andrade, good W for him, but I don't see nothing really happening for him. He just having matches and he winning matches, but it's nothing going up for him though.
Right.
Like no major feuds, no nothing. It's
I
just
think
in matches.
I think they like him, but they don't know exactly what direction to push him in because he don't lose. He
lose big matches. You see, he lost to Seth Rollins a couple of weeks ago.
I mean that's one match.
But see, it's nothing. He beat people like Akira Tozawa, but he gonna lose a big match. If he fights somebody like Randy Orton, he gonna lose. Drew McIntyre, he gonna lose. He not winning like important matches. That's not an important match. So, I mean,
to be honest, none of his matches don't be important.
It's right. It's just he just winning matches.
He just winning.
He have a match every week. Oh, granted, he is getting TV time every week, but it's not leading to nothing. Like I mean, he got a good manager who can talk, really get him going, and he got great in-ring ability. But I don't know.
I felt like he needs some personality. If he gets some little personality, I think he'll get over.
They could give him like a little money gimmick or like he be wearing suits and all that. He be the jewelry, so they can give him some type of money gimmick and he can run with.
What type of gimmick would you give a guy who don't speak English?
I mean, a money gimmick. Just let him walk around with the air and confidence.
Yeah, that is
a rich boy gimmick. And then you can have Zelina Vega running her mouth about him like, oh, he luxurious and all that. And there you go. I mean, it's not that hard. Creative team got to think sometimes.
They don't want to use their brain. They got all these degrees, all this
Just not.
all this, you know, everything.
I mean, you saw the requirements on Indeed and stuff, bro. Like what they need for like to be a wrestler. I mean, to be a writer and stuff.
They got all the degrees, all the big resumes, but they don't know how to write.
No creativity.
No creativity.
Bland minds.
That's sad.
So now we got Buddy Murphy going against Matt Hardy.
No, I'm gonna just be honest. This is really just another throwaway. If you want to think about it, I mean, Matt Hardy.
That's a legend.
No, bro. It's not.
10-time tag team champion.
It's not happening though. Like Matt Hardy really just came back to squash to Buddy Murphy. Like that was the whole point of that.
Yeah.
Matt Hardy. It was no thought of this being a good match.
No, I was surprised, man. Hardy should show his face.
And he wasn't the Woken gimmick no more.
Yeah, that's over. They messed it up.
Yeah, how you feel that gimmick? He went nuts in TNA with that gimmick, bro.
That gimmick turned Matt Hardy, the lower level mid Carter, to a main event star in TNA. And WWE ruins the entire gimmick.
First of all, they didn't even do nothing. Like after he won a tag team titles with Bray Wyatt, then they split him up. It was over with.
Ruined the whole gimmick. First off, why put him in a tag team with this gimmick? Like if you saw he was a singles wrestler with this gimmick, and he won the TNA World Title. They ruined it, bro. Like, that's just dumb. Like,
bro, that and he was over.
Everybody knew what that was, bro. Like,
Yeah.
that's just stupid.
So he always ruin. They ruin everything.
So you know, Buddy Murphy won, and then you know he was like, he got the mic. He was like, you know what? I want to challenge Aleister Black. He said something about he's going. Knock on his door and all that again. And then Aleister Black came out and they got into a brawl.
I mean,
you know, Aleister Black was gonna come
he
out.
was walking with a purpose. You know, he got in the ring, stood there for a minute. Buddy Murphy tried to swing off of him. You know, he missed. Black caught him a couple of elbows.
Yeah.
A quick knee, you know, got him out the ring. I mean, I don't know if Buddy Murphy's stupid or if he just tough. I mean, he got to be stupid.
He go cool.
Because, I mean, first off, to call out Aleister Black, a lot of people don't even want to, like, be in the presence of him. Like,
right.
Let alone you want to fight this man. Like, I don't even know if that's a man, bro. He not normal, bro. Like, I don't got nothing to say. Like, it's stupid. Buddy Murphy's stupid.
Stupid.
You go nuts, man.
Stupid.
I mean, you can go nuts all day, but you get one kick and then it's over with.
I think this feud could be great for both of them because Aleister Black really hasn't done too much since he came up, besides being that tag team with Ricochet, and he had some match at with Cesaro.
That was it. But that was just random, though.
Buddy Murphy losing this feud, bro. It's academic. Bro.
I mean, okay, he could lose the feud, but it could be entertaining. They could put on some great matches.
It's gonna be horrid. Like the fact that he thinks, oh yeah, calling Aleister Black was the best decision for me to do.
Why is it gonna be horrid though? They're gonna have some good matches.
I mean, that's no guarantee either. Like we thought. We think a lot of feuds could be great matches, and they don't turn out to be that.
Oh yeah,
good.
like AJ and Nakamura.
I mean, no, they actually had a good match. Not at Mania, but they other match was good.
Yep.
Nonetheless, Buddy Murphy really don't come off to as being that great to me. I mean, he good and all, but
you just don't see him.
I don't see him. Yeah, I don't see him as being like
you don't see you see Aleister Black doing something,
yeah,
but you don't see Buddy Murphy eating tons like the main event.
I see Aleister Black as a top level caliber superstar,
right? Because
I see Buddy Murphy as a redundant United States champion. Probably not even that.
Like, yeah, he probably can't even touch the mid card scene.
Like,
to be honest,
he was cruiserweight.
I think he could be a U.S.
He was cruiserweight champion. He dominated that, but I mean, the cruiserweight's not that good of a brand like that. And then, you know, he was NXT Tag Champion all the way back in like 14. But yeah, like I said, a redundant U.S. champion. When I say that, I mean a U.S. champion that's not going to really be that relevant. So I mean,
yeah. All right, so now we got Rey Mysterio.
Here we go with the good stuff now.
Oh, we got Rey Mysterio, Ricochet, Randy Orton, and Drew McIntyre. They were all. Oh well, let's see. How did this?
No, it happened when Alberto Carrillo. I try to get
roll your
I'm
arms.
trying, but
It was a U.S. title match basically finna happen.
but them boys, them OC, they destroyed that man.
Oh yeah, before the match.
And then that's when I think after that,
No, Ricochet came out.
Ricochet came. I don't know if he came from the crowd or
Yeah,
something.
he came from the crowd and he tried to help him. And then that's when AJ Styles was like, "Hey man, you a superhero, right?"
Right.
They like, ha ha. They laughed,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, he was capping, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
AJ be playing too much.
Yeah,
Right now.
he's starting to play too much
Yeah,
now.
Then after that, he challenged. He was like, "I thought me and you have a U.S. title match." Right now, after that, Randy Orton came out.
That boy.
And he was like, "Me and you know, I'm gonna challenge you to a U.S. title match." Like AJ Styles was like,
I was like, dude, I already beat you. Like I beat you at man at the grand stage of them
"In a
all.
more
Like,
better city, more than what we in."
oh yeah,
right
he
now."
said
Yeah, he
the
was
best scene
on.
in Chicago.
And then after that, I think Drew came out.
yeah, Drew came.
Yeah,
out.
Drew was like, "Let's have a match we've never seen before."
Oh, yeah.
Drew McIntyre versus
Hey, I ain't
AJ
gonna lie,
Styles.
Drew was tweaking though. He was like handsome, dark.
Dark. Yeah, I was kind of,
I was
but
like,
I listened to him though, and I know what he was meaning about dark. He wasn't talking. Of course, he
Yeah,
was talking
man.
about his skin.
Nah.
No, he talking about his inner
His
dark,
inner
because
dark.
he is, Drew McIntyre one of them dudes.
Why he didn't just say that thing?
I mean, that's why it's called think. You gotta.
I mean,
sometimes
I
they not
understand.
gonna, they not gonna be blunt all the time. So you gotta really think. And then Rey Mysterio, the loser, came out last, and I
Why
guess
he gotta be a loser though? That's he a goat.
He lost, bro. You come out, he talking trash. He like, nah, I got into the ring with Brock last night, and you complaining about being sore.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna let you sit here and not defend your title. So we gonna have this match right now. And Ricochet was like, you know what? Let's have a fatal four-way and the winner gets AJ Styles tonight.
Yeah.
So losers get rewarded title. So you lose a world championship match, and then you get rewarded with an opportunity to perhaps face the United States champion.
Well, that's probably because they already know that Brock was out of there. So
Yeah, of course, yeah.
because there's no world title right now. So they probably award him though just off the fact like he put up a good fight last night.
Yeah, I mean, but then let alone he cheated too because he had 2-on-1.
I mean, it was
still
no whole
lost.
bar.
Yeah,
That ain't cheating.
I mean, how?
There's no whole bar.
So two people beating up one man ain't cheating.
There's no whole bar. Ain't no rules in no whole bar, man.
It's 2 against 1, bro. That's my point. He needed
Anything goes.
He needed help, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like he
Mm.
couldn't beat. Of course he can't beat Brock by himself.
Nah.
So he
nah.
needed help,
Okay.
and he still couldn't beat him. And then next time around, I can get a shot at the U.S. title because I'm Rey Mysterio. No,
Yeah, he a goat.
no, not at all. But WWE logic, they just hand out title shots nowadays because ain't nobody you can have face
I've
for.
been saying it was handing out
I
two
mean,
title shots.
Then he stole, an old head stealing an opportunity from young Humberto, who congratulated him last week, talking about how you doing, you making us Latinos proud. You making us, you stealing an opportunity from a young talent. So there you have it.
Can we
Rey
talk about the
Mysterio.
match?
Go ahead.
The match, it was pretty good, man. I like this match. It was, I saw there was that moment where Ricochet and Rey Mysterio were in there together, and two what?
Bro, he really don't care about Rey Mysterio right now. Whatever you say his
I'm
name.
just letting you explain. Go ahead.
No, man.
Go ahead.
What's he
I'm
doing,
listening
bro?
to you.
He
All
tried.
right, so then there was that moment where Ricochet and Rey Mysterio going at it. And they did a bunch of stuff in the ring, bro, flipping and
High
all that.
flying maneuvers.
Yeah, flipping stuff and all
Oh,
that.
man. Get it out, bro.
So yeah, I mean, go ahead, bro. What you guys anything to say on the match, bro?
No, I mean, Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio picked
It
up
should
the
have been
dub,
Drew.
bro.
I mean, if you think about it, we never saw the match before.
Yeah.
It would have been a great match, and it would have been a big deal for Drew McIntyre to at least get a singles title match
But-
for the first time in like 10 years. So, besides in NXT, because, he was Intercontinental Champion. That was his last main roster
Damn.
championship. So,
That is
It's only
true.
10.
yeah, so it's like,
Damn.
That was news to choke.
yeah, so that would have been perfect for him. And then they could have started turning him kind of babyface
Yeah.
to really get him going, and maybe he'll do something. But of course, you got old heads winning matches. Rey Mysterio won the Fatal 4 and he challenged AJ Styles for the U.S. title. And I'm don't get me wrong, that match, I mean, it's AJ Styles, he not gonna never put on a bad match.
Yeah.
Not to discredit Rey Mysterio, but AJ Styles not gonna put on a bad match.
You got anything to say about the fatal four-way?
No, I'm good. I'm just letting y'all take care of y'all business.
Man. So now, then we got the match. AJ Styles like, man, we're gonna get straight to business, and he went down there.
You mother lovers.
And then Rey Mysterio and AJ Styles had their match. And it was, you know, even though Rey Mysterio just had a match before this one, this match was pretty good too.
Man, you already know when it comes to Rey Mysterio, and I'm not down talking AJ Styles, but when it comes to Rey Mysterio coming in, when he won that WWE title, he just had a match. After he beat the Miz, he had a match to qualify to get in to fight the Miz. He won the title, and then he put on another classic match with John Cena, even though he lost. But you know how Rey Mysterio is when it comes to having back-to-back matches. You know he gonna put on a classic.
I mean, there's no doubt Rey Mysterio is, you know, he's one of the all-time greats. No doubt about it. But I mean, I just got a question, like, just why? Like, I mean, it's over for him. Like, people like him, Brock. It's over for people like them. Like, they keep winning titles, though. Like, Rey Mysterio won the U.S. title.
Hold on, bro. Before we get to him winning the U.S.
No,
title.
I was going to say he won the title earlier this year. You not letting me finish my sentence. He
I
won the
thought
U.S. title
about-
earlier this year. There's no purpose for him to challenge for this title again. But, I mean, go on there.
So the match, it was pretty good though. Even though Ray just had a match, you think he'll be drained a little bit, especially at his age, bro. Gallows and Anderson tried to get involved, but then Randy Orton came out and he had he had dropped AJ with an RKO.
Yeah.
And Ray, you know,
He lost. Now, he put his nose in business that don't belong to him. He lost.
Nah, only reason it happened because during that Fatal 4-Way, the OC, they pulled Randy Orton out the ring and they beat him. So that's why Randy Orton came back out to help Ray win that U.S. title.
He lost, bro. It don't matter how it happened. He lost. Like you said, anything goes. There's no DQ in the Fatal 4-Way.
Hey, nah, but
He lost.
you know when it comes to Randy Orton, he don't forget.
Of course not. But I mean, you gotta stick your nose. AJ Styles didn't grab you. Gallows beat them up and then walk out. Why you had an RKO AJ Styles? Now you cost him.
Cause
He
he like, man, y'all all won. So I mean,
it's just a lot of foolery going on.
I mean,
People getting handed out title matches after getting destroyed. Him, his son, and he beat up his bodyguard like my man said. And now you, and now you getting handed out a U.S. title match. Like, come on,
Talking about his
come
bodyguard.
on, bro.
Rey Mysterio picked up the dub, man, after he hit AJ with the
It's
6
always some cheating going on with Rey Mysterio. He had help at Survivor Series. He had help tonight. Can he win anything by himself?
I mean, he won mostly all of his titles on his own.
He can't. I'm talking about right now, bro. He
The
can't
man
win nothing by himself.
40 something. He ain't got no cartilage in his
All right, so why he
knees, bro.
winning titles then? If he's 40,
Bro.
43 then.
Bro,
Exactly.
he go cool, bro. That's GOAT Mysterio.
You talk about wanting to see newer opportunities, but you happy when people like Rey Mysterio steal opportunities
Who he still
from
an opportunity?
Humberto Carrillo. That was his opportunity.
How he steal it from Humberto?
Because when Humberto got beat up, Rey Mysterio snuck in and stole his opportunity. Rey Mysterio could just be like, you know what? I'm going to go out there and check on my Latino boy. We're going to go to the back. I'm going to help you out. He ain't even have to come out. Why he come out? Because he want to steal the spotlight from young talent. Randy Orton, he want to steal the spotlight from young talent. He been in the business 16 years. Now he want to steal the spotlight. Drew McIntyre, that's somebody you want to be in the mix. Ricochet, that's a young talent who you want to be in the mix. Not Randy Orton and Rey Mysterio. They the past, bro. It's over for them.
I mean, Randy Orton did sign a 5-year deal, so he gonna be around.
So it's over for him, man. He don't need no more titles. Ray don't need no more titles. Brock either.
Yeah.
He don't need no more titles.
Fact.
Cena, he gone, so he can't get a title right now. And all them old heads, bro, they don't need no more titles.
Man,
Cena need one more.
He don't need no more
need one
titles. No, bro. He not breaking that record,
He
bro.
need one more.
He don't need no more titles, bro.
Johnny Goat need one more. All right, so now we got Asuka going up against Charlotte Flair in a match. You know, this match
I ain't gonna lie, it was a decent.
it was solid. Event, you know, cause last night or Survivor Series, Asuka had spit the green mist in Charlotte's face,
Yeah.
and that kind of set up. See, it was a story a little bit going into this match, why they were having the match, and it's a match we hadn't seen in like a year. It ain't been a year since like March. Since when she beat Asuka.
WrestleMania.
No, before WrestleMania. Remember they had the match.
The SmackDown title.
Yeah, that.
Oh yeah, sure they beat her for the title. Yeah.
So this match, it was it was pretty good. Well, I mean, what y'all think about the match, man?
I mean, Asuka, like, she haven't been like her dominant self. Like, I know, when she lost, she ran into the female Cena, and lost her undefeated streak and just went straight downhill. But they trying to pick it back up with her.
Yeah.
That was a quality match. I mean, with Charlotte. I mean, Charlotte the queen. That's GOAT activities. You want to talk about GOATs, that's who you talk about.
She up there, man.
Most definitely.
She there.
That's up there.
She there. Top of the mountain. Without a title. Still top of the mountain.
There you
It's
go.
that simple.
You got something to say on the match, bro?
I got nothing to say.
All right, so now we got Eric Rowan going up against Kyle Roberts.
Kyle Roberts.
It's another way to fit in something for the 3-hour hold.
Yeah.
Boring as hell.
I mean, I'm not gonna say all that, but it was just a non-important contest. Like,
Yeah.
Rowan just dispatching of jobbers every week now. I mean,
No talent, bro. I told you
Yeah.
already. Ain't no talent. No
Man,
superstars,
fight
no
somebody
talent.
else, man.
No talent, bro. They not building no talent. They getting lazy now.
too lazy back there.
Yeah. There's no
They're
talent.
trying to build Rowan into a monster here.
Okay, you don't build him as a monster by him just beating up jobbers.
Same thing they did with Braun Strowman in the beginning. Jobbers every week. Nia Jax, jobbers every week.
Yeah.
That's what they do. They do that to build you up. But people, bro, we know that already.
Yeah.
You can't do that no more and put people against jobbers and make us think that you building them up as a monster. We know he a monster already.
Put him up against somebody real, like they're trying to, like.
Not Elias.
No, not Elias. I was about to say Apollo Crews, but he like in NXT.
Yeah, he back in now.
He is?
Yeah.
He was.
I ain't gonna lie, nah, he had a match down there. And I guess I did hear that they did sign him back to, they put him back in
It's
NXT.
probably best for him.
That's what I heard, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this match, I didn't care for. Y'all got anything to say on the rest of this?
Nah.
But it was just a squash.
Yeah.
They should send EC3 back.
Yeah, I sent him back to in NXT.
He was only down there for about 4-5 months anyways.
Yeah,
Like,
most definitely.
you sent Finn Balor back, you sent EC3 back.
They might end up doing that.
You don't have to, or he gonna leave.
So now we got Kevin Owens going to get Seth Rollins in the main event. This match, it went hard though for it, and it kind of told me because Seth Rollins was doing all his babyface moves. He was kind of wrestling like a heel.
Yeah, those are small points, kneeing him.
Yeah,
He brought back the little blockbuster from the top rope.
Yeah.
He was almost in a pedigree. So it was really
He
like
grabbed a chair.
grabbed a chair. So he was doing some tactics,
Yeah.
And
eventually, Akam and Razor came out and they looked at Seth
yeah.
and they looked at KO and they started attacking
Kevin
KO.
Owens smacked one of them.
Yeah,
I don't understand that. Like, it wasn't no guarantee they was finna do nothing to him.
yeah, that's what I
And
said.
he slapped him, bro. I'm like, come on, Kevin. Like, I know you not that bright, but I mean, you gotta be smart at this point. Like, don't smack them dudes. You see what they doing to people. Like,
And they did that to
they did
KO.
him bogus. They was just doing all type of moves. They need him, all that.
Yeah.
And, they thought Seth Rollins thought they was finna assault him, and he was like, "Come on, come on, come
Yeah.
on!" They just walked out.
Yeah.
So it's starting to make me think, like, okay, what's going on? Because, can this be some type of group being formed silently? And Seth Rollins, he curb stomped Kevin Owens twice
Yep.
to close out the show. I mean, like I said, it's no secret that I'm not a Seth Rollins fan, but he turned with this turn, and if he formed this group with AOP, I might be interested.
I don't think it's really official yet, though. Is it really official
What?
that he turned?
No. I mean, you gotta look though. It's not like
I mean, it's okay. Like we
it's
kind of see
slowly
it
building
coming.
to it. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a build to it. It ain't happened like tonight. I won't say it happened tonight, but
He wasn't just straightforward like
yeah,
I'm a heel now.
Right,
Like
it's
nah,
just like-
it's just
and
small.
slowly stuff is happening with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like some people they turn you heel boldly, they make you turn on people, and then Seth Rollins because he been faced so long, so it's like
Yeah,
now he getting this negative reaction from the people, so it's like all right.
stay off Twitter.
We gotta turn him, but we gonna do it slowly. It started. He ran down the Raw locker room.
Yeah,
That's downplaying people. That's what heels do. They downplay people.
yeah.
Knee and Kevin Owens viciously in the match. That's that. He don't do that in matches.
No.
He barely did. You know how he always do the little tope suicida when he run 3 or 4 times. He only did it once tonight, and he got caught with a forearm.
Yeah,
I was just looking at the insides of the match and.
yeah.
Yeah, it's changing a little bit. It's gonna keep happening every week, going forward. And they setting up this feud between him and KO, so it's only right. Owens a face,
Yeah, Owens the face. And
so he gonna have to be healing here. So yeah, it's interesting.
No, but other than that, this episode of Raw was alright.
I mean, I liked that the Fatal 4-Way and then Ray winning the title and that main event. Well, with the Seth Rollins down talking to everybody.
Like AJ Styles say, you look at my championship, you get a shot at it.
He said, "Don't look at it."
Yeah, that's what happens.
Don't look at
It
it.
might have been cringeworthy, but it's true. You look at a title, you get a shot.
Yeah, most definitely.
Granted, Rey Mysterio did earn. I mean, he did win a match, but I still don't agree with him being in that spot. If you took it from it could have been anybody else, but I mean, hey, it happened.
All right, man. That's all we got. I'm your boy Jay.
I'm your boy B.